Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Bethany. So today I thought I would extend on last week's video. For those of you who have not seen last week's video, basically I did a video explaining my disability. I have cerebral palsy and I wanted to do a video where I could explain my disability just as an awareness thing, because I wanted to do vlogging eventually, and I just thought, well, I do wobble around and I don't have the best balance, so I thought I'd explain that all before I started vlogging. So for those of you who did watch it, thank you very, very much for the support. It was one of the most nervous videos I've done. I was extremely nervous and I wasn't 100% sure on how you would all take it, whether it's going to be positive or negative, and I was shocked on the response, and so I'm actually really, really grateful. So today I'm extending, as I said before, I'm extending on my last week video, and I'm just basically showing you guys basically what I use personally to make my life easier, because by this point in time I'm not going to be like everyone else, and I've seriously got to have certain things in place. I've got to modify things sometime to make my life a little bit easier, so I thought I'd do that. Anyways, also quick sorry, I have no camera person today, so sorry about the angle of the camera. However, so I'm actually filming, and yeah, it's currently being filmed on my phone. I may or may not change over to my computer, but yeah, we'll see how we go. So if the angle changes or something through the video, yeah, that's fine. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So my first product is going to be the most expensive product, not because I'm bragging or anything else like that. And just a disclaimer, it is not a sponsored video at all. I just like these products and I do actually buy them myself. So my first items are my Apple products. The reason for this is basically, I have tried Samsung, and for those who are Samsung users, I have nothing against them. I just prefer Apple. So I have the computer, I use it for studying, editing, you name it, I use it. My phone is basically my general life, and I have an iPad and I use that. It's more, I basically use it as a backup study thing. So say if my computer breaks or something like that, I basically have it as a backup. But again, it's more just for entertainment. But the item I really, really wanted to talk to you guys about the most was actually my Apple Watch. So I have the Series 3 Apple Watch. And the reason for this, and the reason why I do want to put it out there, I don't know if the Series 4 has it, but I know for a fact that definitely the Series 3 has it. I'm pretty sure the Series 4 has it, but there's such a thing as called as a medical ID. So on the iPhone, you go into the health app that comes with every iPhone, and there is a section on the tab button down below, like the tab section at the bottom of the app, and it goes, and on the last one on the right is says medical ID, and you fill that in on the phone and you set it up, and it moves over to the watch. And so if I'm out and about and something happens to me, you press the long rectangular button, and so if you see here, you've got the off power at the top, the one that turns the watch off, then you've got the medical ID, and then you've got the emergency button. So if you slide across and to the second one, you can basically see here, it's got my name, my date of birth, my age, height and weight, medical conditions, allergies, and emergency contacts. So on mine I have 3. I have my mum, my dad, and my sister. The reason for that is that my mum and dad aren't always contactable through their jobs, so they're not always contactable. So if something happens to me and people know how to work the watch, then and they can't get a hold of my mum and dad, they have a third contact to ring. And Chloe, my sister, is 9 times out of 10 available. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I do believe it is a very unique feature, and I'm very glad that Apple has brought it out, because that means I don't have to get a medical bracelet, because on top of my cerebral palsy, I do have epilepsy. So, yeah, and I do find that very important. So this just allows me to wear a normal watch, and if anything happens, people know what to do. So thank you, Apple, if you're watching this. And if you're not, and you have someone who has an Apple Watch and has a medical condition or something like that, it also gives awareness that just to check things like smartwatches and stuff like that. So that's basically what I'm doing. So yeah, on to the next item, and this is probably going to be the most weirdest item that you'll probably look at me and go, Bethany, what are you doing? What are you talking about? This isn't an actual important item, but to me it is, and it's sticky notes. So I will insert a picture. I'm not 100% sure where I'll put it yet, but I have a sticky note planner chart. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll see it when. But I basically struggle with. I will get so distracted by certain things, even though I'm a woman or a girl, and they say, oh, girls can multitask. I can promise you, not everyone can, and I'm one of them. Like, I have to have things written down to remember everything I've got to do for a day. So I enjoy writing things I need to do. So I have this chart on my door, and it has a bunch of sticky notes on it. So I have one for my certificate 3, I have one for appointments, I have a shopping list, post-it note, and then I have a to-do list on things that I like to do each day. And I will just basically write it down here and just write everything that I need to do in a day, and then just cross it off once I'm done. These lined ones, these post-it note lined ones are my favourite, but I do also have other post-it notes from other places like Typo and stuff like that, and so I'll keep some in my study folder for my certificate 3s, so if I get a new unit or something like that, I know I can write down all the things I need to do. So, and then they'll just go on my door once I'm finished. So yeah, post-it notes rule my life, basically. The next item is, I may as well just go for all the smaller items first, is this pencil case. Now, this is something that I saw on Pinterest, not the actual pencil case, but I call it a utility pouch. And basically, I saw it on Pinterest. It just has little bits and pieces that you think you might need in your day-to-day life. Not everything I think is in there, but yeah, I do try and keep a majority of it, and if it's not there, it's sitting in my backpack because it's too big to fit in the pencil case. But yeah, I basically try and keep everything in here. So the pencil case is just a $2 pencil case from the reject shop, and inside it, the first thing you need is deodorant. Now, I live in Queensland, so particularly in summer, you get very hot. I also keep it because I don't have a driver's license, so I catch buses, and sometimes the buses are a big distance away from where I walk. And again, if it's really hot, you're sweating and you smell by the time you get to the destination that you're trying to get to. So I always have deodorant in my bag. I also have Dettol. I work with children, and sometimes I feel washing hands isn't enough, uh, and so yeah, I really like it, especially when you've eaten fast food and you're at a food court and you just want to get up and go. So yeah, I do love Dettol. The next item I have in here is pawpaw cream. Now, I use this for practically everything. I'm not a fan of band-aids and stuff like that, so if I fall over and graze myself or something like that, I will just get a tissue, which I keep in my backpack, and then put a bit of Dettol on it, clean it off, and then put some pawpaw cream over the top, and away I go. That's just how I roll. I keep band-aids on me, but I don't use them unless it's a bit bigger of a cut that may need to be covered. So yeah, I love pawpaw cream, and I have tons of it. I have 2 tubs, and I have tubes and tubes and tubes of it, which I've actually run out of, so but this is my last tube. But yeah, I love pawpaw cream. Band-aids. So I just keep band-aids on there. I don't know if they're actual Disney ones in there. I think they might be Star Wars ones, but I just keep band-aids, and I keep them in their nice tin, just so that they don't float around. I keep them around for anyone, children. I keep them around basically for everyone, but basically I just use them for wounds that need a bit of help and can't heal, and just need a bit of covering up. As I said, the pencil case came from the reject shop. In the summertime, I will generally keep sunscreen in the pencil case as well. And if I'm going out, I may put in like lip balm or lip gloss or something like that if I'm going out somewhere nice. But I normally keep tissues in there as well, but I've currently run out. So yeah, but that is generally everything that I keep in that pencil case, and that pencil case will move around from bag to bag with me. I saw it on Pinterest, I think, yeah, Pinterest, and I just thought it was a great idea, and I tried it, and now that I've done it, I don't go back. I love it. It's awesome. Yeah, there's no more words I can say about that. The next item is, if I can grab it, is my backpack. So I am currently using a Disney backpack. Now, the reason why backpacks are so important to me is due to the fact that because of my disability, I find it hard to carry like around a normal handbag. I do have smaller like backpack handbag kind of things, but in generalness, I tend to like to carry around my backpack, because like if I go shopping or something, I can just chuck it in my bag and away I go. I'm not carrying around heaps of bags that put me off balance, and that I could fall. I'm not going to lie, the Disney ones are my favourite just because they're a bit more sturdier and they last a bit longer, but bags generally last me forever. But yeah, Disney ones are my favourite just because they last a bit longer. So that's basically it. These are the products that make my life easier, the ones that I use on a day-to-day life, and the ones that I basically wanted to bring awareness to. So particularly the watch, I did want to put it out there that the particular medical ID that Apple has now included is great, and I am constantly telling people that if anything happened to me, this is what you got to do, and that while I don't wear a medical bracelet, I do have medical ID on me, and they're like, well, you've got to tell everyone. And I just thought, if I put it out on YouTube, everybody knows. And so if you're even not with me, or you're with someone who has something very similar like me, or their own medical condition and have an Apple Watch, people know what to do. So yeah, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you are not subscribed, please press the subscribe button. I do try and get videos done every I aim for twice a week, but at the moment I seem to be getting once a week, which is not bad at all. So yeah, if you like what you see, please subscribe and become a part of our online family, sort of friendship group. I'll find, you guys can comment below a name for it, and click the bell button if you would like to be notified when I upload something. Also, if you would like me to do any particular type of videos and things like that, please also please just comment down in the subscription box, the comment box below. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I can do certain videos, but you guys are the watchers, and I would really like to know what you guys would like me to do. Okay, so I'll see you in another video. Bye.